In a small village, nestled by a quiet river, there lived a young boy named Aaron. Aaron was curious about everything: the stars, the trees, the flowing river, and even the shadows at night. But despite his curiosity, he often felt restless, anxious, and worried about the future. One evening, while walking along the riverbank, he noticed an old man sitting quietly on a wooden bench, holding a lantern that flickered gently. The man seemed calm, untouched by the cold wind, his eyes reflecting a quiet wisdom. Aaron approached him and asked, "Sir, why do you sit here alone every night?" The old man smiled softly. "I sit by the river to understand life," he said. "Do you want to learn the secret of peace?" Aaron nodded eagerly. The man pointed to the lantern. "This lantern represents your mind. If you hold it too tightly, it flickers and may go out. If you release it carefully, it burns steadily and brightly. Life is like this river. You cannot control it, but you can learn to flow with it." Aaron frowned. "But how do I flow? I feel scared of losing things, scared of failing." The old man's eyes twinkled. "Fear comes from holding on. Everything in life changes people's circumstances, even your own thoughts. Those who try to hold on too tightly to what they cannot control suffer. But those who release their grip, even slightly, find clarity and peace." He picked up a small stone and dropped it into the river. The stone sank immediately, creating ripples that spread across the surface. "See this stone? Trying to hold on is like clinging to it underwater. You struggle, you resist, but the water will always flow around it. Peace comes not from controlling the stone, but from letting the water move freely." Aaron watched the ripples for a long moment, feeling a strange calm wash over him. "So I just let go?" he asked. "Yes," said the old man. "Let go of your fear, your anger, your expectations. Let go of what you cannot change. Only then will your inner lantern burn steadily." The boy stayed by the river until the moon rose high in the sky, its reflection dancing on the rippling water. With each ripple, Aaron felt lighter, as if some invisible weight had lifted from his shoulders. He realized that he had spent so much of his life trying to control everything: his grades, his friendships, even his own happiness, and all that control had only made him restless. From that night on, Aaron would visit the river often, sometimes alone, sometimes with the old man. He learned to accept change, to release what he could not control, and to find joy in the simple act of being present. Years later, when Aaron became an adult, he returned to the river to see the old man again, but the bench was empty. The lantern was gone. And yet, Aaron smiled. He realized that the old man had never given him the secret of peace directly. He had shown him something far more powerful. That peace comes from within, when we learn to let go and flow with life, like the river and the lantern together. True wisdom and peace are not found by holding tightly to life, but by learning to release fear, expectations, and control, and letting life flow naturally.